Hello, good morning. Again, this is your friendly real estate appraiser, also real estate consultant, and real estate broker, Engineer Nuno, uh, with this version, with this edition of our blog. I hope that you are well as you listen or see this blog today. And today I would like to share with you uh, a problem, no, that was presented to me by a friend here in our area, asking for my advice. You see, they have this friend of mine, which I will not mention the name because he is a member of a very prominent family here in our city. Has a problem, no? They have what we call as an ancestral home or ancestral property. It's about 1,000 square meters right at the commercial area of Iligan City. The problem is the property is owned still in the name or still in the name. No, the title of the property is still in the name of his grandparents who already passed away, and his grandparents has three. His grandparents has three children. No, one of them is his mother, and the other are his uncles. His uncle, both of them also passed away. His mother also passed away. And one of that uncle is now living, who passed away. The family of that uncle has immigrated to the United States. And they are now American citizens since the 1960s. I doubt if they are, I don't think that they're even dual citizens, no? I think they have not availed of the dual citizenship. Now the problem is, he wanted to develop that area that he is occupying now, but still it is in the name of his great-grandparents. And he asked my advice what to do because of the difficulty of contacting the family of his uncle that immigrated to the United States. And you see, even in the United States, they are dispersed all over, no? They are not located in one area, so it's very hard to contact them. And his problem is this: he wanted to buy out the share of his other family members, no? The share of his cousins, no, who are living in the United States. And he asked me what to do. And so I think as of now it is very, very complicated because of the fact of the COVID-19 restrictions, the COVID-19 limitations in our travel, and it is therefore it is very hard. Secondly, since his uncle is an American citizen who died already, who passed away in the United States, he has no domicile. He has no home or house here in our place. The estate taxes, no, that will be paid by his uncle, if he wants to have an extrajudicial settlement, no, will be paid in Quezon City, or it will be paid in Quezon City head office of the BIR, not here in Iligan City. So somebody has got to travel from Iligan going to Metro Manila to pay that particular estate taxes. That is what is peculiar if you are a foreign. If you are a foreigner, no, a Filipino who has inherited properties here in the Philippines, and you have no house here in the place, in our place, so you have to pay your taxes there in Quezon City. So a lot of problems, no. First, he got to have extrajudicial settlement for the death of his grandparents, extrajudicial settlement. And then extrajudicial settlement for each of the family. There are for the first uncle, for the second uncle, as well as extrajudicial settlement for his own mother, no, who is also an heir, no, to that property. And then one of the uncle in the United States, one of the children also died So another extrajudicial settlement. And for that, of course, it is very complicated. It needs the services of a lawyer. It needs the services of a real estate appraiser, because you have to appraise the property so that you can value the property if you want to pay or to buy out the share of your cousins, no? That is what I told him, and he asked me how much will I charge for that. Probably I will estimate the number of hours that I will be spending for solving his problem, because his ultimate objective is to transfer the title to his name. So maybe I will charge there per hour. I will estimate the number of hours, and then I will have somebody, to be a runner, to go to the BIR, to go to the city assessor's office, city assessor's office, and then provincial assessor's office, and then to go to the lawyer, and to go to Cagayan de Oro to get a copy of the approved plan, approved plan from the DNR, Land Management Services, because one thing, we have also to survey the area, because of course we have to conduct a physical due diligence of the area. And well, for any of you who are listening to me now, if you have similar problem, you can contact me, and I am providing the services for a very minimal amount only, for a friendly amount only. That is also enough to compensate for my time and my effort, for my assistant that that will go to these different offices for the gasoline, for the food, for the snack, and for everything, for the professional service. Just contact me. My number is 0917-716-5538. I repeat, 0917-716-5538. Or you can contact me through my email at mcc3856nagili@yahoo.com. This is one of the services that I will be providing, and only for people that also, of course, my friends, and especially my area of specialization is here in the city of Iligan only. Thank you. Maraming salamat. God bless, and take care.